Welcome to the Victory Education Lounge. I'm your host, Maurice, and today we're diving into part 46 of our series, Research Roundup, Latest Sickle Cell Breakthroughs. Before we begin, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. Your engagement helps us reach more people with this exciting information and fosters hope in the sickle cell community. The landscape of sickle cell disease research is rapidly evolving, with new discoveries and treatments offering hope for improved quality of life and potential cures. Today, we'll explore some of the most promising recent breakthroughs in sickle cell research. Have you ever wondered how close we are to finding a cure for sickle cell disease? This question is at the forefront of many minds, and rightfully so. Sickle cell disease affects millions of people worldwide, causing pain, complications, and often shortened lifespans. But there's hope on the horizon. The field of sickle cell disease research is abuzz with innovation and progress. Scientists and researchers are tirelessly uncovering new ways to combat this disease, from gene therapy to novel pharmaceutical treatments. And with each passing day, they're getting closer to the ultimate goal, a cure. The journey is far from over, but the strides made in recent years are nothing short of remarkable. So, let's take a closer look. Join us as we delve into the latest breakthroughs in sickle cell disease research. Breakthroughs in sickle cell disease research are happening across 5 key areas. Let's dive right in. First off, we have gene therapy. This is where scientists use genetic techniques to correct the mutation causing sickle cell disease. Imagine it like a spell checker for your genes, fixing the typo that causes all the trouble. The upside, it has the potential to be a long-term cure, addressing the root cause of the disease. However, it's still experimental, and the potential long-term side effects are unknown. Next up is CRISPR gene editing. This is a more precise method of editing the faulty gene responsible for sickle cell disease. It's like a surgeon with a scalpel, making only the necessary changes. The advantage here is its highly targeted approach, which could lead to personalized treatments. But there are ethical concerns, and the long-term effects are still being studied. Third on our list is the development of new pharmaceutical treatments. These are novel drugs designed to manage symptoms and complications. The benefit here is that it's less invasive than genetic approaches and can improve quality of life. However, it may require lifelong treatment with potential side effects. Fourth, we have advancements in stem cell transplantation. This involves improving techniques for stem cell transplants, which could cure sickle cell disease. The good news, it has proven curative potential and is becoming safer and more accessible. On the flip side, it still carries risks and requires a suitable donor match. Finally, there's microbiome research. This explores the role of gut bacteria in sickle cell complications. It's a non-invasive approach with potential for dietary interventions. However, the research is still in its early stages, and the complex interactions to understand are like a tangled web. Each of these areas offers unique opportunities and challenges in the quest to conquer sickle cell disease. The future of sickle cell research is promising, and we can't wait to see what's next on the horizon. Now let's examine some real-world examples of these breakthroughs. Starting with gene therapy, we have a promising development where the FDA has approved a groundbreaking gene editing treatment for sickle cell disease. This therapy, named Casgevy, was developed by Vertex Pharmaceuticals and CRISPR Therapeutics. The treatment involves using CRISPR technology to repair the gene responsible for the disease, offering hope to patients like 15-year-old Johnny Lubin, who has experienced severe pain and health complications due to sickle cell disease. Moving on to CRISPR gene editing, we have a real-life example from Boston Children's Hospital in 2019. The team used CRISPR gene editing to successfully treat a patient with sickle cell disease, marking a major milestone in genetic therapy. When it comes to new pharmaceutical treatments in 2019, the FDA approved Adakveo. This new drug significantly reduces the frequency of pain crises in sickle cell patients, thus improving the quality of life for many. In the field of stem cell transplantation advancements, researchers at the National Institutes of Health have developed a modified stem cell transplant technique that doesn't require chemotherapy, making the treatment safer and more accessible. Lastly, on the microbiome research front, a 2020 study found that certain gut bacteria are associated with a lower risk of pain crises in sickle cell patients. This discovery has opened new avenues for probiotic treatments. These breakthroughs demonstrate the significant progress being made in sickle cell disease research. Let's delve deeper into each of these research areas. First up, gene therapy. This innovative approach involves introducing a corrected version of the faulty gene into a patient's cells. It's a field that has seen considerable progress recently, with treatments becoming safer and more effective. The challenge now lies in making this treatment more accessible and affordable. While the upfront costs may be high, the potential for a long-term cure could offset these initial expenses down the line. Next, we have CRISPR gene editing. This is a precise tool that allows scientists to directly correct the sickle cell mutation in a patient's DNA. The power of CRISPR lies in its accuracy and its potential for personalized treatment. However, it's essential to remember that this technology is still in its infancy. The ethical implications of genome editing and the long-term effects are still being studied. But, with every encouraging result, we move one step closer to a world where sickle cell disease could be a thing of the past. Now let's talk about new pharmaceutical treatments. These aim to manage the symptoms and complications of sickle cell disease, providing relief for those living with the condition. These treatments are less invasive than genetic approaches and can significantly improve the quality of life for patients. However, they may require lifelong treatment, and potential side effects must be carefully managed. Fourth on our list is stem cell transplantation. This potentially curative treatment has been around for a while, but recent advancements are making it safer and more accessible. New techniques that don't require chemotherapy are a game changer, reducing the risks associated with the procedure and making it a viable option for more patients. However, it still carries risks and requires a suitable donor match, a hurdle that researchers continue to work on. Finally, we have microbiome research. This is a fascinating new field that explores the role of gut bacteria in sickle cell complications. It's a non-invasive approach that could potentially lead to dietary interventions to manage the disease. While this research is still in its early stages, the initial findings are promising and could pave the way for new, holistic approaches to treatment. As you can see, each of these research areas holds great promise for the future of sickle cell disease treatment. Sickle cell disease research is a rapidly evolving field, offering hope for millions worldwide. Each new discovery, each medical breakthrough represents a step towards better treatments, improved quality of life, and ultimately, a cure. Yet the journey is far from over. The road to a cure is a collaborative effort, and every one of us has a role to play. One way you can contribute to this journey is by expanding your knowledge. Understanding the complexities of sickle cell disease not only empowers you, but also helps in spreading awareness. The more we talk about it, the more light we shed on this condition, the more resources we can attract to fuel further research. You can also support the cause by contributing to research funds. Every dollar donated pushes the boundaries of what's possible, enabling researchers to explore innovative treatment strategies. Even the smallest contribution can make a significant difference. Finally, you can help by advocating for those affected by sickle cell disease. Their stories need to be heard and their struggles acknowledged. By amplifying their voices, we can ensure that sickle cell disease receives the attention it deserves. Thank you for joining us. Remember, your involvement can make a real difference in the lives of those affected by sickle cell disease. Before we conclude, I want to emphasize that the information provided in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Any health-related decisions, especially regarding new treatments or clinical trials, should be discussed with a licensed physician who is familiar with your individual case, especially if you have existing health conditions or are taking medications. Thank you for joining us today at the Victory Education Lounge. If you found this information helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue providing valuable content and spreading hope in the sickle cell community. Remember, every breakthrough brings us one step closer to better treatments and potential cures. Until next time, stay informed, stay hopeful, and stay victorious.